back to Vacancy at Vanilla's episode 27. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? The rumors are true. The rumors are true. I did get a spray tan. I did, if you're wondering, why I'm looking so tropical and glowy. It's because I did get a spray tan. And I haven't gotten a spray tan in a very long time, a couple of years, but I did get sprayed, and I went to this place called Sugar and Bronzed. All I know is that they do tanning and sugaring. And I think sugaring is like an alternative to waxing. I'm pretty sure on that. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And I think they just get like a ball of like this sugary gel looking thing, and they somehow wax you with it. I don't really know. And apparently it's supposed to be less painful, but I guess they do both of those things there. So I went in, and the lady who tanned me was very, very sweet. And I'd say she was about my age, maybe a little bit younger. And she was very like enthusiastic about the tan. Like she was just like very happy to be there. Just a sweet girl all around. Also, sorry, Miso is playing. Sweet girl all around. And she was like not talking to me in like an infant way. It was like more endearing. Like anytime that she would be like, okay, and now put your arms like this, or like move like this, she'd be like, amazing, beautiful, gorgeous, that's gorgeous. It's like, what? Mind you, I'm literally just like fucking with a fucking shower cap on because I don't want to fucking get tanner on my fucking blonde ass head, and I'm like literally just doing these like insane poses that she's having me do, and she's like, stunning. Amazing. She was a sweetheart. But she asked me when I went, she was like, what shade do you want to be? Do you want to be like a little bit tanner, maybe your summer shade, or like really dark? I'm like, girl, no, please, not really dark. I was like, maybe my summer shade, because in my head I'm thinking, okay, my summer shade isn't even like that tan, right? So she did bronze me up a good amount. I don't think I even get this tan in the summer. So when I first got it on, because it's always a little bit darker, like when you first get it, unless it's the one that like develops over time. But when I stepped out of the place, I was like, oh, I am gonna get canceled. I was like, this is too tan. This is not okay. And then once I went home and I rinsed it off a few hours later, then it was still a little too tan for my liking, but it was okay. So I think if I go back, I'll probably do tan number 1 just to get a nice little light glow. But I just wanted to address that the rumors are true. I did get a spray tan. But it was a good experience. Out of all the spray tans that I've gotten, because I used to go to the fucking machine. Have y'all ever done the spray tan machine? And I'm not talking about like the beds that you sit in, like the tanning beds, like that you UV fucking tan. The spray tan machine. It's just like a big circular fucking thing, and you stand in it. And some of them have videos, but most of them it plays like an audio. And it's like, okay, stand here, and then it tells you like what to do, and it sprays you up and down, and it smells. If you can't fucking breathe in there, you're like, because the fucking fumes are just like in your face, but. This place, at the Sugared and Bronze place, they have you in like almost like, it's like a shower, but without a shower. Like it's just like a tiled room. There's like a little area that you get changed, and then it's like a shower door, opens up into like a tiled little, it's essentially a fucking shower without a shower head. And they have you stand there, and then she comes in and they spray you like themselves. It's not like a machine or anything. But something about it is strangely intimate. And I went in there with a bikini on. Not that I'm like weird about going naked. I just kind of like having the spray tan lines to see like how tan I actually get. So I wanted to gauge, because since it was my first time going in a while, I wanted to gauge like the actual how dark it would make me. So I wore a bikini, but I'm like, wow, this is kind of like a little intimate setting, just me and this lady in this little shower. Like it's a little and I don't know, and things are really, not that I was uncomfortable, but there's not a lot of things that kind of put me in like a position where I feel like, oh, this is a little ooh. And it was just like, I don't know, one of those things. I was like, are we about to kiss? I don't know, I'm scared. No, she did not give that vibe at all. She was very, very nice lady. But other than that, what else? I actually have a lot of tea for you guys this week. So remember last week I was talking about how I haven't been doing a lot of things, and I feel like I need to like get out there and like do things so that I can talk about things and have like just more experiences. And Um, and it's just all in all, it's gonna help with every fucking aspect of my life, whether it's for content, for stuff to talk about on here, just to have like cool experiences, fucking be more social, and kind of like help with my anxiety kind of a thing. Because I feel like anytime that I'm like going out and about, it's kind of a exposure therapy kind of a thing, if you will. So I think all in all, it's just good for me to just fucking go out and do whatever the fuck. So, like I said, either last episode or the one before that, that I really wanted to go out and shake some ass, and unfortunately, nothing was going on that weekend. So I just ended up seeing the Challengers movie with Cash. But this past weekend rolled around, and I really wanted to go out. So we did, and we're gonna get into that. But before, oh, Miso, hello. Can y'all see him? I don't even know if he's in the frame, but he's kind of being the killer. I got my lashes done today, and right before I left to go to my appointment, I go to say goodbye to the cats, and I realize somebody fucking barfed all over the whole rug. Not the whole rug. That'd be actually insane, because this rug is imagine. I'd be like, okay, someone needs to go to the emergency vet. Someone threw up all over the rug right after their breakfast, so I don't know who it was, because I did go to CVS to get my refill of my Lexapro. Was down there for about 15 minutes, and within those 15 minutes, someone took it upon themselves to barf all over my rug. So now there's a nice little stain, even though I did use the stain remover. There's like a ring of the stain remover. I can't fucking win. I can't fucking win. That's why I need a Ruggable. Ruggable sponsor me, because I'm about to fucking tell y'all about Ruggable. My friend Ailey has one. And there is a Ruggable that looks like my rug. If you don't know what my rug looks like, it's like an aura rug. It's pink. It's hot pink in the middle, and then it kind of like spreads out into like a little bit of an orange, and then like a light pink. It's just like if you literally look up a picture of like pink aura, like that's what it looks like. It's like, I don't know. It's really cute, and I think it fits my couch and my space very well. And I found it on Facebook Marketplace, and I don't know where the original people got it. So I don't like necessarily want to order another one, because I see versions of it online, but I don't know if it's like this actual one. So I'm scared, but let me see actually, because there is a Ruggable that's the Barbie Ruggable. Let me see. Please, 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 please tell me they still sell it. Please. Yes. Yes. I thought maybe they would stop. Oh my God. Thank God. Thank the Lord. It's still okay. Me acting like I'm going to fucking buy it. First of all, this rug is, oh, well, how big is this rug in my apartment? I don't know. So for a 5x7 rug, it's $259. That's actually really not that bad. 6x9 is $379, and then 8x10 is $539. I know for a fucking fact I don't think that's 8x10. Is it? I think it's probably, I don't know, dude. I don't freaking know. I think it's probably 6x9. So, if you look up Barbie Ruggable, it's just a pink rug, and then like the ends of the rug are like white. I don't know how to describe it. And it kind of looks like a little bit of an aura kind of a situation. But if you see the pictures of it like in people's spaces, it's very cute. And I think that when I move out, I'll probably get that rug, because it's machine washable. So basically the rugs come with like a bottom pad, okay? They come with a bottom pad, and then like the actual rug goes on top of it, and then the actual rug part is like pretty thin, but it doesn't look thin because there's like the pad under. I don't fucking know. But you literally could just pick it up and throw it in your fucking washing machine, and it's like you could wash it like you wash your fucking clothes. Like it's really apparently easy to wash. So I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that, yeah, indoor washable rug. Our 2-piece cover and pad system lets you wash the cover at home. Amazing. Amazing. Like, how great is that? So, and if you get other ones from the same brand, you can just buy the rug on its own. You don't even need the Ruggable pad to go with it. So that's my next furniture purchase, but I think I'm probably going to wait until I move out of this apartment. I'm just going to hold on to the barfy rug for now, but it's starting to get a little dingy. It's starting to get a little dingy just from, people walking on it and cat hair. And I mean, it's seen better days for sure. It definitely has seen better days. So This rug is on its way out, unfortunately. Anyway, I don't even know what the fuck. Oh yeah, they threw up on the fucking rug, and then right before this, I made myself a salad. I had just a Trader Joe's like bagged salad fucking kit, whatever. And the dressing, you know how the bagged salad kits, the dressing comes in like a little packet, almost like a square plastic packet. So I tear it and I go to squeeze it into the salad, and I squeezed it a little too hard, so the salad dressing kind of exploded farther away, like completely out of the bowl, and it hit me so in the head. And it hit him in the head because he was standing right by my feet, because he always fucking does when I'm making food, and he hit him in the head. So then he had freaking Caesar salad dressing all over him, and I had to chase him around and clean the damn Caesar salad dressing off of his fucking face. It's just, it's been a day. And I'm so constipated. Okay, I'm so fucking constipated. I come home, I'm like, I gotta take a shit. So I go to take a shit. I'm sorry, TMI. I'm so constipated. Literally, oh my God, I thought that was it. I thought that was my last moments of life. I was like, oh my God, me and Elvis are about to fucking meet in heaven right now, because I feel like him right now. It was really not good. And I'm still constipated, and I really feel like I have 20 pounds of shit inside of me, and it's kind of a normal occurrence. And I don't eat like, okay, granted, do I like carbs? Yes. Do I like rice and bread and stuff? Yes. But dude, I eat fucking fruits. I eat vegetables. Like, I eat things. It's not like I'm the killer and I eat like fucking the same thing every single day. Or like, you know how some people just like eat the same fucking 4 foods? Like, I eat different things. Like, I eat meat. I eat fucking vegetable. I eat goddamn everything. Britch. Who the fuck? Bitch, I'm not picky. I'm not picky at all, okay? So that's the thing. I'm not picky. I'll eat fucking anything, okay? We all know that. It's not really a surprise. And it pisses me off because I'm like, okay, well, now what? Like, why the fuck am I always so constipated? Not always, but majority of the time. Like, you know how people have IBS? Bitch, I have the other version. I have, what is it? Okay, IBS is irritable bowel syndrome. I have non-irritable bowel syndrome. Bitch, I could drink fucking lighter fluid and I'd be like, no, I don't know. Like, my stomach is the opposite. I have NIBS, non-irritable bowel syndrome. Is that like, can we get like a new version of it? Cause that's what I have. That's what I have. And it's really fucking irritating. And I don't know if I told this story on here before, but I say this every fucking episode about every single fucking thing, but whatever. If you heard it once, you're going to fucking hear it again. So when I was in high school, I want to say probably like 16 years old, I was a very constipated girl, and I convinced myself that like I was allergic to gluten or something, so I stopped eating gluten for like 2 years. And I did feel better. But it actually was my anxiety. My anxiety was making my stomach hurt. But I was just having stomach issues in general. And so I went to the gastroenterologist, and I don't even think I realized at the time that I was like constipated. I thought that was kind of just like normal to just shit rabbit pellets and be straining out the toilet. Like, so I don't even think I fucking realized. And so I went to the gastro, and she kind of like, she had the stethoscope, like the one you like use to fucking listen to your heart or whatever. And she put it on my stomach, and then she's like tapping around on my stomach with the stethoscope, and she could like hear how much shit is in your body by doing that. I don't understand, like, to hear if it's like fucking hollow or it sounds like there's stuff in there. So she literally just listened to my stomach, and she was like, wow, you are so constipated right now that if I put you on a normal laxative, like, it wouldn't even work. I have to give you like the colon cleanse laxative. I was like, the what? So she put me on the colon cleanse laxative, which in my case was, and I wasn't getting a colonoscopy. No, I was not getting the colonoscopy. It was just so that I could shit everything out in my body. There was no like after, whatever. It was just that. And then she was like, and then from there, then you could start to use a little Miralax every now and then, whatever, maybe change your diet up. But that's the thing. I've never like eaten like absolute shit. Like, I know people who eat like fucking shit and they're literally built like Bella Hadid. Like, what the fuck? Like, that pisses me off so bad. Granted, yes, is their insides probably decaying? Yes. From all the fucking Chick-fil-A and McDonald's and fucking, what is it? Wingstop, yes. But still, like, bitch, I want to be built like that. Like, it's so unfair. So she puts me on this damn laxative. She's like, okay, it's 2 jugs. Like, the jugs were like this big, like fucking damn near gallon size. They were huge. Well, okay, maybe gallon is dragging it, but they were big. They were big. And you fill it up with water. They just give you the plastic containers. You fill it up with water, and then there's this powder that you mix into it, right? And it tastes so fucking bad. Oh my God, it tastes so bad. And like, it was, oh God, it was just, and it was thick, and it was so fucking nasty. And you have to drink 2 of them, and you have, I think, 4 hours to drink 2 of them. You could, like, whatever, chug it as much as you like, or just pace it. And it was so bad that I was like plugging my nose to drink it. And it was just so much of it. So I had to drink 2 full fucking things of this liquid. So I finished one, and then I fucking drank the other one. And I think I literally was crying at the end of it. And I think I left like a little bit because I was like, I can't do it, Mom. I can't. And she's like, just fucking drink it, Em. Oh my God. I was like, I can't. I can't do it. So, I drank it, and she was like, you'll probably start having bowel movements within the first like hour of you drinking it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as you're drinking it, she's like, you're probably going to start going to the bathroom. Again, don't know if I told the story, so act surprised when you hear this. I know I've definitely talked about it on Twitch before. Guess when I started going to the bathroom? Guess when I started going to the bathroom? I remember I drank it at, or I want to say 4 p.m. I drank it at the day at 4 p.m. I didn't shit until noon the next day. Slept like a baby through the night. Woke up the next morning. I was like, I'm going to die. I was like, oh, okay, so I'm going to pass away because clearly something's not working in here. It's going to come out of my ears. I don't know, like, what the fuck is going, like, what's going to happen? And then I started shitting my brains out, and it was fine. And it ended up being okay. And I felt so skinny afterwards. Let me tell you, I felt so skinny. So yeah, that's my story, but I'm back to being constipated. What else is new? Just had to share that with you guys. I'm sorry if that was a little TMI, or if you're like eating your lunch or dinner as you're listening to this. We're done talking about that. Let's get into my exciting, fun event of the week. So, I wanted to go out a few weeks ago. Nothing was going on, so I tell Cash, I'm like, I want to do something. Like, what are you doing tonight? Like, let's go do something. Because he knows of things that are happening and whatever. And he's like a fun, safe person to go out with because he never not that my other friends pressure me, but I don't feel pressured going out with him because no matter where we go, like and I've said this before, like he's like, if you want to leave at any time, we could fucking leave. Like, it's fine, So he sends me the flyer. He's like, I got invited to this. And he sends me it. And it's a baddies dinner party hosted by Natalie Nunn. And I said, I'm like, why did you get invited to this? He's like, normally I would, obviously this is not something that I would like be attending because it's like not really his like realm. But it was hosted by these people that he knows, like, that also throw these parties, and they throw more like raves and stuff, so that's like more up his alley. So it was hosted by them, so he got the invite through them, and I was like, well, that sounds interesting. Am I just gonna like be eating at a fucking giant table across from like all the baddies? Like, what's tea? So because it's advertised as a dinner party, and it says like wear like your sexy baddie attire, whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. So he's like, I mean, fuck it, like, whatever. I'm like, okay, well, let me know if, like, if you find something else to do. And he's like, well, we could go to that. Like, I don't care. Like, do you want to go? I'm like, sure, fuck it, whatever. So we head over there, and, he's driving, and, like, y'all know about my anxiety. Y'all know that in my brain, I get all fucking freaked out when I'm somewhere that's, like, far away from my house or, like, whatever. But, like, lately it's been, like, getting worse because I feel like I've been doing less things. And I feel like when I kind of keep myself like going out of the house, like when I like do things and I like go out like often, and then like it's like I said, exposure therapy kind of a thing. But if I get in a regimen where I'm just working and streaming and working and streaming and working and streaming and not really doing anything outside of that, then when it's time to go do something, I almost get a little anxious doing it. And I don't like that I'm back in that space. So I'm trying to get myself back out and about and doing things and whatever, so that it's not as nerve-wracking for me when I go do these things. So we go, and mind you, me and him have gone to plenty of events over the fucking like past year since I've known him. And it's always been a great time, and I always have fun, and it's like a ball. It's a ball. We have a great time. But on the way there, I'm like super anxious, not about the event. It's more like just the fact that we're far away from my house. And in my head, like I'm just like, if I had a panic attack right now, oh my God, I'm so far away from my house. So that's what it's been turning into lately. That's what like my panic manifestations have been. And I fucking do not like that. I'm like, no, girl, no. Oop. My mom just texted me. Again, this happens literally every time. And you guys always probably think you get a text message. I'm so sorry. I always forget to turn the sound off on my laptop. So it was probably like 30 minutes away from where I live, and we're almost there. And the closer we're getting to the event, the more anxious that I'm getting. And I'm telling him like I'm anxious. He's like, it's fine. He's like, he's like, it's fine. And if I were to say like turn the car around, bitch, he would turn the car around. But I was just like, he was like, it's fine. How about let's just drive by. Let's just see what it looks like in front of it. And whatever. And he's like, any either way, it's something that you can talk about. He's like, it's even if you don't make it in, you could talk about how you didn't even make it in the party because you were anxious, or if you do make it in, like you could talk about what happened when you were there. Like he's just so, I don't even know how to describe. Like he really is just so, he just gets me. He really gets me. And we are driving, and we drive by, and it doesn't look that like, it's just like a few people waiting outside. And I'm like, okay. And then we go to park, and then my other friend, Kaylin, was there with her friend that I also know. And they see us parking the car, and they're like, whatever. So then that kind of like snapped me out of like my head. I'm like, oh, a person I know. So that kind of like snapped me out of it. And I don't even think that like they realize how much that snapped me out of it, but it really did. It really did help me like come back down to earth for a second. And then I was like, what the fuck am I even anxious? Like, who gives a fuck? Oh my God. So then we went in, and it was fun. It was fucking fun. And first of all, was not a dinner party, even in the fucking slightest. So in my head, I'm like, damn it, if this were like, if I really like, bitch, what if I came hungry? What if I came here starving? There is no food. Bitch, it was a club. It was a freaking club. It was like, you had to go, well, the first floor kind of gave restaurant vibes, but it was like shut down. It was like not open. And then you had to go upstairs, and there was like a bar and like these cute little chairs. It was very much like a indoor outdoor, like I wouldn't say, it wasn't like club, it was more just like a cunty little bar kind of a thing, a lounge if you will. But it was not giving dinner party. It was like people standing on tables and booths, and like people dancing around, people at the bar. It was not a fucking dinner party. So we get there, and then we're just joking. We're like, girl, this is not no damn dinner party. But then we did see, like, as we were leaving later on, we did see people walking around, the people that worked there, with like little plates of like the tiniest fucking hors d'oeuvres you've ever seen in your life. And I was like, bitch, this is the dinner party. So I'm like, good thing I ate before. Because, bitch, I would have been pissed. And we get there, and, and Cash knew the vibe. Cash was like, well, just based off of the people that I know that, like, run these events, and if it's, like, people from that space, he's like, it's just going to be, like, all the elite gays. And he's like, it's just all the elite gays are going to be there, and then, like, some of the baddies. I'm like, that sounds like fun, actually. So we got there, and that's pretty much what it was. It was the elite gays and the baddies. Chloe Cherry was DJing, and just a lot of gays that were, like, really taking it, really serving. And yeah, and it was fun, and we kind of just like danced around, and literally that's all I said. I told Cash, I'm like, I want to go there, I want to dance around a little bit, I want to hear Okay by JT, I want to just be like, ready then a motherfucker, hoes be looking, what, like, that's it. I just wanted to get a little dance on. I wanted to just be like sitting there, like looking around, being like, that's it. And then I wanted to go home. That's literally all I wanted to do, and I did exactly that. We hung out, danced around a little bit, they played the JT song, and then pretty much shortly after that I was like, okay, great. And the event was from 8 to 11. It was like an early thing. And we were gonna go see Rachel, because Rachel has been working at a new club too, so we were gonna see her after, and we were gonna go over there and like throw her some money. But she asked me around like 8 something, when we're like on our way to the event, she's like, are you gonna go or not to like come see me, like, because she didn't even know. She was like, girl, I'm so tired, I'm in bed. And I'm like, girl, I don't even know, because I don't even know if I'm gonna make it into this freaking event right now. And then like, later on, once I got into the event and like everything was fine, I kind of like got out of that headspace, and I was like, we left the event. It was probably like 10-ish, 10:30. And we were driving back to my house and it was so early. And I was like, I don't know, what should we do? He's like, what do you want to do? I was like, let's go to a random strip club. So we went to this random ass strip club that was like near where we were at. We went to this random ass strip club, and which is fun to me because I'm like, I don't know any of you, like, because I mean, when I'm at the club, like, I know the girls I work with or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know any of you. And I'm here as a customer. Like, now you get to shake ass for me, baby girl. Bring that to daddy. Like, it's just fun. I don't know. So I love the strip club. Like, what can I say? Girl, you can never take me away from the strip club. Like, even if I stop dancing, if like my Twitch, everything takes off, this takes off, like if everything like takes off, I mean, Twitch is taking off, but like to a point where I'm able to like completely fucking hang up the boots and retire, girl, you can never pull me away from the strip club. I'm still gonna go as a customer. I'm still gonna go and I'm still gonna turn up and I'm still gonna get some titties and ass in my face every now and then. Like, just because I can, like, just because I can. You're just never gonna be able to take me away from that place. I'm really like a man when it comes to that. I don't know. I'm no better than a man. I really am no better than a man. So we go to this random strip club. The setup was so depressing. Like, it was a very depressing club. And I was like, oh man, I don't know. The setup, the ceilings were very low. Like, everything was just like, I don't know. I was like, oh, I feel like I'm in like a weird little dungeon, and not in like a sexy way, like not like a hot, sexy dungeon kind of way. I was like, oh, like this is not it. And there was like maybe like I literally saw maybe 6 girls working on a fucking Saturday night at 11 o'clock. I'm like, where are the bitches at? Like, what the hell? So, a few girls came over and talked to us, and then one girl went on stage, and she was a baddie. Threw her like $100. I was like, here, queen. And then, this one girl's talking to us for a little bit, and she was really, really sweet. She was really cool. And there's a lot of like alternative girls at this club, and like petite. Like, there was not one thick girl in sight. It was all very petite girls. And this one girl that was, she was talking to us for a little while, and then she was just like cool, and she could like hold a conversation, and she was talking about how she wants to be like, once she's done with the dancing stuff, that she wants to go into what was it? Intimacy, something. It's like intimacy, not counseling. It was like a coordinator, intimacy coordinator. So basically on like sets of movies and shows and like all these things, like they have people that like help you like become more intimate with the person that you're working with for that scene or whatever, because sometimes it's like uncomfortable for people or whatever. So that's like an actual fucking thing. And it's, but if you're going to do that anywhere, LA's the place to do it. So she was talking about how she wants to be an intimacy coordinator because she's been in the industry for years and she just feels like it's something that she'd be good at. And just talking to her, like, she did give the vibe that she would be good at that. She was like, she definitely had her head on straight, like, and she was very sweet. And Cash was like, yeah, I could see you doing that. Like, I would trust you with that if I had like like if I had like a fucking thing that I needed someone to do that. But yeah, he was like, yeah, I could see that. And I was like, yeah, she does give that vibe. Like, very, very sweet girl. And then I was like, okay, well, look, let's go do a dance. Come on, girl, let's go do a freaking VIP or something. So we did a 10-minute VIP with her, and we did a little dance with her. Cash is so funny. Cash is like because there's been times that I brought him into my club and we've like thrown a little bit of money around, and he's just so like he's like, I don't know, these are random people, I don't know them, like I don't want to touch them. He gets like awkward about it. He's like, I don't know, like it's and so she's like, when we get back there, she's like, is there one person that I should focus on more? Like, is there one person? And Cash was like, her, please. He's like, not like scared. I don't know. He's just like, I don't know, whatever. So she's dancing. She's dancing on me, girl. Coochie in my face. I was like, whoa. I'm like looking up. Not like her. I mean, she had her underwear on, but yeah. And she kind of just danced around for a few minutes, and we all talked, and that was it. And she, smacking some booty around, and we threw some money at her, and then I was like, all right, well, we're out of here. And then that was it. We left. But that was fun. It was cool. It was a good time. And then we came back to my crib, and yeah, and nothing happened. Don't give me that look. Nothing happened, guys. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Anyways, Anyways, next topic. So, like I said, I'm really trying to do more things and fucking be outside in any aspect of the word. So I was scrolling on TikTok and I found this app that I'm not going to share the freaking. I am going to gatekeep it. I am going to gatekeep it for right now because I want to see if I like it first before I let everyone fucking download it, because this video already went a little viral, and then now I feel like I'm not even gonna be able to do the thing. Just let me explain it to you. So I found this app. Some of y'all probably might even know what it is. It's not Hinge or fucking Bumble or any of that shit. It's not a dating app or anything. And you download it, and right now I think that they're only doing it in New York or LA. Because when I downloaded the app, they asked you where you live, and those were the only two options. So it's only a thing in New York and LA right now. And please don't be mad at me for gatekeeping. I will share the name of the app eventually, but I want to try to at least get in with one of the experiences first before I recommend it to anyone, because I don't know if it's like going to be fun or if it's going to be like the killer shack. And you download it, and it basically, like, as soon as you download it, it's like, welcome to this app. This is not a dating app. This is not a friendship app. This is an experience app. I'm like, okay, come on. And it has all these visuals in the background. And I'm like, okay, right. And then it's like, please fill out the information and we will match you with events and whatever. So it asks you these questions about yourself. Kind of like, some of it's a little more vague, just like stuff about like you and your personality, and like, it's like, oh, on a scale of like not likely at all to like very likely, and there's like, a few things in between. Would you rather go clubbing or out to a picnic, or would you rather fucking ask you kind of questions like that, and then ask you about yourself and your like political preferences, and what else did it ask? Just like, I don't know, questions about your personality and just basic shit like that. I literally nothing really stands out to me. The only thing that stood out to me was like, do you enjoy talking about politics? And I was like, girl, no, please. I'm trying to kiki. Like, it's enough. I don't want to talk about fucking Donald Trump. Like, we're done. So, that was pretty much the only thing that I like really remembered. And it just asks you shit. And then once you're done answering the questions, it gives you a, personality type, like ones that they made up. So mine was the lover. That was what mine was. They were like, you're the lover. Oh, the romantic. That's what it was, not the lover. They were like, you're the romantic. I was like, okay, thank you. They were like, the romantic is blah, blah, blah. And it like their description of it or whatever. So then after that, it asks you what areas would you be able to attend events in, because LA's fucking huge. So there's like all these different areas. You click whatever. And then I don't know if it's like once a week or however often they have these events, but there's different events that they like throw. And so the one that I got the invitation for, and I think you get invitations on them based on the answers that you chose, but the one that I got was a dinner that is on Thursday. Again, I'm on the wait list. I signed up for it, but I'm on the wait list. So I don't know if I'm like actually even going to be able to fucking go to it or not. Or if I'm going to have to wait until they do another one and then try. Because I think the app has gotten a little more popular since that girl made a video about it. And it's a dinner, and you're sat at a table with 5 other people that you do not fucking know, which is kind of crazy. And it seats you with people that they think you would best get along with, but there's like other people at the dinner. You know what I mean? It's like, I think there's probably like one table of like those 5 people, and then another table of like those 5 people. And so then it kind of like, I don't know how, like what the max amount of people that they have per fucking thing is, but they tell you, like, if you get booked, like if they accept your fucking thing, because you have to pay to do it. There's like a curation fee or whatever. And then after the dinner, there's some little, I guess, some art studio thing, and it's a collage making studio. So we're all gonna go make collages, which I think is kind of cute. So I'm hoping that I get freaking picked from the dang wait list. So we'll see. I don't know. So if it's a waitlist situation, I probably won't, and I'll probably have to wait for the next one, because I think I might have signed up a little late. But I guess I'll know by tomorrow, so we'll see. I think that'll be a cool thing to do. And it'll be nice to fucking meet people that don't know me, and it's like we're all kind of there for the same reason, just to like fucking see what happens. I don't know. And like I said, I cannot fucking stand like dating apps and like friendship apps. Like I can't fucking do that. Like I can't do the apps. Like it's just cool to be able to like answer these questions, and then you just fucking show up somewhere and you're like, hey, hey, this app said we were all gonna get along, so let's see. Let's fucking see if they pair me with people that are actually cool, or they fucking put me at the killer table. They probably will. Knowing me, I'm gonna get put at the table. Me and my last girl were talking about it because I was telling her about it. She's like, what if there's one table of just all fucking psychopaths? I'm like, that's gonna be my table. What the fuck are you talking about? I was like, girl, you mean my table? Thank you. So I think that's gonna be cool. Hopefully I'll get to be able to do one of the events soon, because I think they do other things too that aren't just dinners. I think they do like like there's some like nighttime club things. They probably do like picnics and shit. I just think it's gonna be a fun, cute thing. So we'll see. We'll see if I even get picked. Also my hair, I had a cute, gorgeous, amazing wig on for the past week. I just took the wig off yesterday, and it feels so good to be able to touch my head again, but this hair is just really not it, baby girl. This hair is not it. What can I say? I mean, I look like fucking, I don't even know who I look like. I just look like I got struck by lightning. Like, it's just, it's untamable. I can't really slick it all the way back because these pieces are still too short and it sticks up. So this is just what it looks like with no fucking product in it. And that's just what I've been rocking with. So you just gotta get with it or get lost. You know what I mean? If you're a real Vanilla Mae supporter, you will stick with me through these times, because I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do about this shit. I'm stressed out. I'm just fucking No, but I had this headband on today, and I looked like someone's fucking like babushka. I was like, girl, like it's just so not it. My hair is just it's curly. Like, I hate to break it to you guys, but I have fucking curls for days. Like, I know you bitches wish that you had gorgeous curly hair, but you don't. But, I do. It's just, you can't tell yet because it's still too short and it's bleached. So that's obviously not helping the curl pattern or the health of my hair. But I refuse to dye it, so we're just gonna keep bleaching it. And I'm fucking cosplaying as fucking Bianca Sensori today, Kanye's wife, with the damn wet bodysuit, and I keep having to pull the blanket up because my freaking nips are showing through. And girl, I mean, I'm gonna be the first one to say this, I don't have dark nips. I have actually very light areolas, if I'm going to be honest with you. So the fact that my invisible areolas are see-through through this bodysuit is very concerning to me, because that is how, like, can you guys see, like, if I just like put my hand through it, like, it's very see-through. So I have to keep pulling it up because it's very comfortable, though. It's very comfortable. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna wear it. I've just been wearing it around the house, but you cannot wear this shit out unless you wear like a little like something under it, a little undergarment. I could never see myself wearing this out. So $20 down the drain. And I bought the t-shirt version of it too, but I bought it in the size, so it comes in size 1, 2, and 3, which I guess is like small, medium, large. I bought this shirt in a size 2 thinking that I'm fucking Bella Hadid, bitch. No, why did I not get it in the 3? Because now it bitch doesn't fucking fit. The words are all stretched out. You can't even read it because it's so fucking stretched out on my fucking tits. It looks so stupid. So the bodysuit, I was like, okay, I gotta get the bodysuit in a 3. So the bodysuit I got in the 3. And if it fits fine, it's very comfy. So I would recommend it for comfort, but you cannot let anyone, you cannot wear it out in public without something under it. And even if you do have something under it, you're going to be able to see your thong and your fucking bra or whatever you wear under it. So that's just going to be like part of the aesthetic. That's going to be part of the look. But I do get it. It says wet on it. It literally looks like you're wearing a wet t-shirt. Like, that's kind of the vibe. And I think it's a cool concept, but, I'm not really built. I'm just not built good enough to be wearing this out. So I am cosplaying her though right now. And I'm sorry if you get a little nip slip or something. I'm so sorry about that. But free the nip, free the nip. And I didn't know how much stuff you can get away with on YouTube. Because I have come across some very questionable videos. And oh my God, that reminds me. on Steam. For those of you who are not gamers, Steam is basically a fucking thing where you download and buy games on your PC. Um, I guess you could do it on a MacBook too if you wanted to download something like not. I don't know. Can you use Steam on a MacBook? Anyway, you could download and buy games on Steam. And I was on stream yesterday and I was on Steam and some fucking game comes up and I'm looking at it. I'm like, why does this look like PORN? So I'm confused. So I click on it and I'm like, okay, interesting. It's pretty much a PORN game. But the graphics were very good. So I was like, okay, well, what would happen if I just played it? Because there was a free demo available. So I did download the free demo and I did play it on stream. And it did get a little out of hand and I did have to cut it off early because there was a lot of things going on in the game that I cannot talk about. But I just don't. I mean, I guess I just didn't realize that Steam had, and there's so many versions. There's so many of them. Like, there's so many fucking horny ass games. I'm like, what the freak? Like, and you have to buy them. A lot of them are like $20. You know, you got to buy them. And I'm like, man, and you know, I couldn't imagine that there's like very long, like, there's much play time. Like, I mean, how many storylines are there? You buy a $20 game on Steam, you know, that game can go for like 5-6 hours of playtime. If I'm paying $20 for some freaking VR porn, bitch, I want hours of playtime. I need different storylines. I need different characters. I need because if not, I'm just going. Why wouldn't I just go on the hub? Why wouldn't I just go on the hub? I get it. It's more of an interactive experience, but still, I'm just not understanding. Like, bitch, you could just pull up the hub if it's really an issue. So it's just kind of mind-blowing to me. And then some of the names of the games were just like not even trying to hide the fact that it was straight up you know what. So I'm like, God damn, like what is going on? And there's like, I'm like, there's children on here. Like children can probably freaking see this. And it's just so funny too, because there's certain games that when you open them up in Steam, it's like, this game is an age restriction. Like, please enter your age to continue. And you literally could put any fucking age. It's like fucking Club Penguin when you sign up. Like, you just fucking pick a year that's like fucking ancient. And you could just, and you click okay. And then that's it. And then you're able to see the whole thing. And, I just thought that was crazy. And in the pictures of the game, like the previews of the game before you buy it, you know, there's like little demos and trailers and stuff and screenshots from the games. And there's full on C&B, full on cock and balls. And I mean, animated, but still I'm like, whoa, what the, before I even buy the game, you're showing me the C&B? It's crazy. I just could not believe it. I really, really could not believe it. I was like, wow, this is insane. So that blew my fucking mind yesterday. But I could see, I could see some like kind of dorkier people who are on their, I'm literally describing myself. I'm like, some dorky people that are on their computer all day. I could see them enjoying this. But it was just crazy to me how many versions of like how many different games. Like, there was endless possibilities of these games that you could buy, like bigger than any franchise of any game that has ever existed. Like, bitch, you think there's a lot of Final Fantasies? You think there's a lot of Zeldas? You think there's a lot of Mario parties? Forget it. Fucking get it. These VR porn shit, whatever, blows it out the water. Blows it out the freaking water. And when I say blows it, girl, they are blowing it. Let me tell you. Literally and figuratively, they are blowing things all over the place. All right, enough about that. Let's take our caller for the day. Let's take our caller. Let's see what we have going on here at the villa. Also, merch coming very soon, guys. Merch is coming very soon. I think I might have touched on that last episode. But merch is coming very, very soon. I have the designs in the works. And And yeah, it's going to be live hopefully in the next few weeks. And just know that if you do order something, that it is going to take up to 2 to 4 weeks to process, because I'm going to be doing a pre-order to see exactly how much I need to buy of everything, and all that shit, yada yada yada. So just know that it's going to take a little bit of time to get to you, but it's going to be great. Okay, it's going to be great. It's going to be worth it. And I can't wait to see you guys all rocking your vanilla t-shirts. And I'm gonna have a few different options. I'm trying to do a t-shirt, a hoodie, maybe two of each actually. Maybe a t-shirt and a hoodie of each. I'm not sure yet. So it's gonna be a few different things. And mind you, this is just my first merch drop. Okay, so fucking bear with me. It's not gonna be like, I'm not gonna have a whole fucking storefront yet. It's just gonna be a few items, and we'll see what happens. The more traction we get, the bigger and the better that we can do. So that's all. Okay, anyway, let's take our caller for the day. Let me get the phone over here. Okay. 1 second. Ooh. All right. Vanilla's Villa, how can I help you?
So I'm going to tell the story of how my ex used to keep dead mice, and not in a cool way at all. So we used to live together and everything was going great, and then we started seeing little mice start running around. So we were like, oh shit, what the fuck do we do? So we tried everything that we could to like get rid of them humanely, like catch and release traps, just stuff like that. So none of that was working. So we told maintenance, they didn't do anything. And so we were like, we're going to have to do the classic like snapping traps. So those worked. And I was not going to touch those fucking mice. Hell no. I was not going to touch them. So my ex was like, okay, I'll throw them away. So we started throwing them away. But I started to smell the smell coming from his bedroom. We had separate bedrooms. Thank God we had separate bedrooms. And I noticed on his wall one day, I didn't notice this at all, but I noticed on his wall, on the shelves in his bedroom, there was the mice in the traps. He was keeping them. He was keeping these dead fucking mice, not putting them in a container or anything, just out in the open on his fucking shelves in his bedroom, and is making our whole apartment smell. And yeah, basically that's it.
Okay, thank you for calling. Listen, I don't know what kind of a fan base that I have that I've joked in the past. You guys are dating the killer. You guys are dating the killers. Oh my God, your boyfriends are the killers. No. I don't think you understand. Your boyfriend is the killer. Okay? Your boyfriend is the Freddy Krueger. Your boyfriend is fucking Michael Myers. Your boyfriend is fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. Your boyfriend took these dead ass mice on the freaking rat trap, the springy rat trap, and kept them decaying on his bedroom shelf like it's a cute little Sunny Angel. Like it's a little fucking Sanrio figurine. Dead fucking mice in a trap. And multiple at that. Multiple of them. Stinking. Decaying and rotting in your home. Okay, I don't know what your last straw was. I'm sure that there were probably straws before that, because this just sounds like an individual that you probably had a few straws before that with this man. That couldn't have been your first instance that you were involved with this man that made you think he was the killer. There has to have been some other things that you and this man have gone through, okay? Because that is, the signs had to have been there, is what I'm trying to say. Because I am scared. I am so scared. what the fuck? And it's just, it's like, it's weird. It's weird, it's scary, and it's fucking disgusting. It's all three. Like, the smell alone, like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I don't know if you guys have ever smelled what a dead, like, rodent smells like, but there was, when I lived in my first apartment, our neighbor, her apartment always fucking smelled like ass. And I think that they figured out that there was like a dead rat in the wall or something. But it fucking stinks. Like, it stinks. You could tell. And this is when it's behind a fucking drywall. So imagine if it's just out on your little shelf, like it's a little freaking little Lego character. What if you started dressing him up? Honestly, it would have been less weird. It would have been less weird if he took him out of the traps, if he fucking dipped him in formaldehyde, and he fucking dressed him up and fucking taxidermied them. That would be a little less weird, because then I'd be like, okay, at least it's a hobby. They're just decaying in the fucking traps. I cannot with you people. Please, I need all of you, please. I'm not going to tell you again to stand the fuck up. I cannot, I can't tell you again. How many times can I tell you to stand the fuck up? I hope that you said, okay, well, you and your little fucking mice crew, you and the 3 blind mice need to get the fuck out of my house. Okay? You and Jerry and fucking, you need to get out. What are other fame? You and fucking what's Stuart Little? You and Stuart are done. Get out of my fucking house. I know you guys said you lived together and that you had separate bedrooms. Thank God, because that's at least a start. That is at least a fucking start. And if I ever lived with a man, or ever lived with, honestly, anyone for that matter, I think I would need a separate bedroom as well, because I just like my own space. I think it's nice for people to have their own space. Can we normalize that? I feel like we've talked about this before, but can we normalize people having their own space when you live with someone, like when you live with a partner or something? Can we normalize having like a room that like people just have their own, so you're not up each other's ass all the time? I think that's actually a very nice thing. And that's a very nice thing. I am all for that. I am all for a separate bedroom. And like, yeah, you guys could sleep together still too if you want, but I don't know. And it's kind of fun probably. It's like, hey, sleep over in my room tonight or yours. Or like, well, some nights you just want to be by yourself, and that's fine. I just think it's I don't know. I'm all for that. So at least that was a plus of the relationship, I guess, that you didn't have to fucking be with him all the goddamn time. But holy shit. That is insane. And I mean, please, we need an update from you. We need an update. I'm going to call her Mouse Girl. Mouse Girl. We need an update. Okay? I really hope you're out of that. I think she said X at the beginning. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure she did. So I'm at least we could clap for that a little bit. Thank you. But what was your final straw? Was that your final straw? Or did you still keep dating him after that? Because I am judging you. If you did, I am judging you. If you continue to date him after that, because I would be so fucking scared. I'd be very, very, very scared of that man. Okay, well, I don't really know. I mean, there was not really, it was more just her wanting to tell the story. There's really no advice or anything. I'm just kind of dragging him, giving my input on it. But I think that's where we call it for today. I think that's where we're going to go. That's where we're going to call it. Yeah, so thank you for another episode. Thanks for staying with me here at the villa, and merch coming soon. Just keep an eye out for that. I'll post it on my Instagram or whatever. I'll keep you guys posted. Join the Discord. That's where I kind of give most of my updates on everything about the podcast, and anytime that I stream on Twitch and all that shit. And yeah, and we're doing a subathon goal on Twitch right now. If you want to subscribe to me on Twitch, if I hit my subathon goal, which I think is 2,500 subscribers. We're not even really close. We're at like 15. Actually, we're 1,000 away. We're at 1,500. Still not close, but I'm going to do a subathon. If you don't know what a subathon is, it's basically every time I get a subscriber, the stream keeps going for like I think 5-10 minutes. You could like set a fucking thing, but essentially you guys decide how long I'm gonna be streaming for. So however many subs I get, there's just time added onto a timer, and I could be streaming for fucking days essentially. So I'm a little scared. I'm scared to have to sleep on stream. That is scary to me. But if I hit the goal, we're gonna fucking do it, and it's gonna be fun. Yeah. So that's all. Love you guys. Thank you for listening, and bye. See you next time.